Hey guys, the How to Island podcast. One of your hosts is always Stephen Henry. To my left on my screen, it's Amanda the intern.
Hello.
There she is with her Ariel hair. Below her, we got Mr. Matty Williams.
Hey, fellas and lady.
Look at him. Look at him with his earbuds. Fancy gent.
My earbuds.
And then we got over there with the studio cans, Mr. David Wayne.
Yay. How's it going? Yeah, the studio cans that are broke, I got to get them fixed, pieces of shit. I mean, I haven't had them for like, I don't know, 8 years, so.
You said your dad had them?
No, sorry. I just woke up and like, you know, I'm already fat, so I stutter a lot.
Nobody
like,
wants up fat.
The
Your tongue's
jowls.
too fat for my mouth.
Yeah.
I didn't know that stuttering was a side effect of being fat.
Not stuttering, just I get mush mouth because I got fat mouth essentially.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
it's like, you know, when you chew steak and you get a piece of fat and you're like that's kind of, but it's me talking instead. So it just kind of all blends together, you know. It's no good.
Cholesterol choke.
You ever have
Yeah.
like so much salt the day before that like everything feels swollen? Like you just got Botox?
That's how I look.
felt yesterday.
That's how I look 24/7. I like it.
Yeah, then your left side of your arm and your chest gets all.
I didn't need that side anyway, man.
Yeah, right.
I jerk off with my right. It's okay.
Jerk off, that's your darting arm.
Yeah, I do right left-handed though, so that's fun. Now it just looks like I have the penmanship of like a second grader.
You just have dead arm.
Yeah, drawing backwards R's and shit.
You'll be the white Keith Robinson.
That's Michael J. Fox. I know he has Parkinson's and everything.
Did you guys see King of Staten Island? Anybody here?
Not yet. Hold on. Before we get into it, start rate, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, the Instagram, Twitter.
Do that.
Yeah, all that stuff. It'll be linked in the bio. And I love you. And all right,
You're
King of
very
Staten
special.
Island, Stevie.
No, it was just funny because like Keith Robinson played like a security guard for school grounds, and like the role obviously wasn't written for a guy with stroke arm, but like he has it. So like,
Does that ever come back? Or is it like Bell's palsy where it just kind of comes back?
So it never really comes back. Like my dad's came back a little bit, but like you never get it 100%.
So it's just your whole side of your body, or just like the upper part? Can it just be like your arm and face, or?
You can,
Matty?
you can do rehab to get some of the like one of the problems is that like the signals aren't going, and so you can get either flaccid or
Yeah.
so it's either
Nobody likes flaccid.
yeah. So
The right half flaccid, so your dick's just like.
I'm not doing rehab to get flaccid.
Yeah.
I'm so small, flaccid. I gotta get hard to pee.
Yeah. Yeah, Davey walking around with sad penis.
It's so turgid on the left side, but on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get the functionality back, but
It's like a week old cucumber.
So that's a pickle,
That's horrible.
like a baby gherkins. Sweet smidget. That's what we used to call it. Matt. So
Call your penis sweet midget.
yeah,
Tiny little grabby hands.
Rest well, sweet midget.
Yeah, I went on tour with Kid Rock in the 90s.
yeah. Had a mohawk, a purple.
Yeah.
No, the so
Sweet
with
midget
the
of mine.
with the I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so like what happens? Like your synapses aren't firing correctly or something?
Yeah, and the
Can't they do the EKG or electro? Not EKG.
well,
what
the
is
side of your brain that controls that, like it's pretty much dead. And
Mm.
so one good thing about your brain is that it's called neuroplasticity. It can get some of the functionality back, but it'll never be like, you know,
the same?
It's never gonna be 100%.
That sucks, dude. They don't have like a defibrillator for your brain cells?
That's called
There's a
epilepsy.
Tesla coil.
Just reshock that shit and get it to, you know, start
Yeah, it's just,
sparking
Like-
again.
Like Zach Galifianakis in Hangover.
Yeah.
In the face.
Oh yeah.
Dead. I can feel it growing. Yeah. Davey, go ahead and get on that. You'll be a trillionaire if you figure that out.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We just watched a Scientology documentary last night, and that's Ron Hubbard off himself.
Did you go and clear? Which one did you watch?
I have no idea.
Wait, he
The one
killed
that's on
himself?
HBO Max. That's what I got from the documentary.
You say H. Ron Hubbard?
L. Ron.
no,
Leah Remini chased him to the edge of a cliff.
I did
Yeah.
not watch that one yet.
Yeah, that's going clear. I think that one's insane.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet.
It was like The Fugitive. I don't care. And then he fell.
I'm telling you, I wasn't born in Utah.
Provo. That's Mormons, though. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We combine the two.
I just realized that was the same thing.
That would be the worst religion ever.
What?
If you joined Mormons and Scientology together.
Oh
I just
my
want to
God.
state, as a person living in the Clearwater, Florida area, I have no hatred towards Scientology.
I know, I was debating bringing it up.
Do what you do, and Xenu, I don't know what your symbols are, but yes.
Just a gaggle of men in crimson robes escort him out of his office.
Yeah. The door opens, and I'm just like, well, all right. I'm just gonna...
Well, I never existed.
Yeah.
Did you guys get your own UFO? That is dope.
Oh, you got the L. Ron Hubbard signatures. It's got the heated seats.
Oh my God, that's the
That's what
Eddie
I'm talking
Bauer. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the Eddie
version of it. It's L. Ron Hubbard. Oh my God.
I'm like, what's this
Yeah,
material?
or-
Leather? And they're like, no, it's way more advanced than leather.
The L. Ron Hubbard Space Explorer.
It's just leather, but you don't get stuck to the seats in the heat. You just kind of, they're always cool, like leather cool seats. So it's, how the hell did they do it?
The human skin is what it is.
Yeah, it's what it always is.
What is
Get
it?
nuts with the skin eating.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
For Maddie, sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's
Matt
hilarious.
eats his own skin?
It's Simpsons
Are you one of
thing.
those people that, like, when your skin flakes off, you eat it?
No.
That's
not
gold
Austin
member.
Powers. Yeah. I was like, ooh, that's a big one. I do.
Oh, that's a keeper. Put it in the
It's going in the scab box, yeah.
That's my favorite movie.
But I am one of those skin peely people. Like if I get a sunburn, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait.
Oh, like, yeah, when you,
It's like Christmas morning.
Yeah, did you put glue on your hand as a kid and like peel it off?
I know I did. I don't think it was a habitual thing, but I know I did. I definitely did it a time or two.
And
Yeah.
then when he got older, it wasn't glue.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Well, then they went to glue
Right, but
sticks.
they
He's
could-
like, Mom, glue sticks again? I want Elmer's. I can't peel a glue stick off.
You've gone through 5 bottles this month.
Matt's just going through lighters, like lighting the glue stick over his palm.
Yeah, between
Free
drinking
base
it,
glue stick.
yeah, between drinking it and putting it on the skin to peel it off, it goes through glue sticks like crazy.
Miss Williams, your son is extraordinarily sticky.
Far more sticky than the average 8-year-old. And I should know. I'm a pedophile.
Yeah.
I thought it was pediatrics. Yeah, it's close. We're both experts on children's insides.
Yeah.
He grabbed the
Either
doorstep
way-
right too.
either way-
Look at him, man.
Either way, I'm touching something they're learning. All right, that's all that matters.
I
There
wasn't sure where this was going. How is this better than Scientology?
Because pedophiles aren't going to come after us and ruin our possible career.
Yes. Yeah, they're just going to kill themselves, allegedly.
Yeah, and jail.
Yeah.
They're gonna do,
Fall off a toilet.
They're going to pull an Epstein.
Yeah.
So I did a show recently, like this last week. I drove to the other coast. It was,
Which is always fun.
it's always road gig.
Did you listen to any fine podcasts on the way there?
No.
Not a single one.
No, I started by listening to the new 5 Iron Frenzy, then I listened to Metric, and then I listened to Legion of Skanks. So no good podcasts.
LOS.
It was, I don't know. We'll get back into that, Davey. The fucking intern Olympic thing doesn't do it for me. but
I
whatever.
stopped listening a while ago just because I'm like, well, we pretty much do this ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
they just have better production and
We already got
more funding. They have studios and all
People
kinds
who
of
have
shit.
a career doing this.
Yeah. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, maybe one day Maddie will be Dave Smith and also irrelevant. But
Matt, you gotta take up
I'll never.
libertarianism or whatever the fuck it's called.
libertarian.
Yeah, you gotta become a libertarian.
I'll do it for the pod.
Yeah, I think that's what he does it for.
I'll sell out everything.
For pod and country.
Steven's not Italian anymore. He is Puerto Rican.
By the way, Monster is delicious.
Hell yeah, doggy.
What flavor is that? You got a pink can, you fucking boo.
Is that pomegranate?
Pink can, brony shirt, masked face.
Extra rosa. That's what it says.
Oh my god.
Ultra rosa, not extra.
Can't even go with the classic green and black.
You are
can.
extra.
Extra AF. Yeah.
So wait, is it supposed to taste rosé?
I guess.
So you're drinking like fucking Kyle wine?
Well, I'm about to complain to somebody. Ultra rosa is the Kyle wine. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's perfect. I'm feeling
You
a
just
little
go to the
punchy,
Ford
though.
dealership and ask for the manager. My lifted truck isn't 14 inches off the ground. It's supposed to be 14 inches. This is 13 and a half. I measured it. Who do I talk to?
I'm gonna do some extreme skiing.
Sir, I'm going to have to go get him. That's fine. I'll do push-ups while I wait. I don't know.
I'll do that anyway.
I want the cocoa that they would have at the X Games. So I went across the state
Yeah, I was like, so anyway, your trip.
to this gig, and the venue like had a huge ass sign outside, which was like I thought it was gonna be like a huge venue and like really poppin', and then I go in
No way.
and it was just like the diviest dive bar. It was like
Where
like-
was it at? New Smyrna Beach?
New Smyrna
I
Beach.
thought that's
Yeah,
in Georgia.
no, it's Florida. It's south of Daytona. So
Oh, there's a Smyrna, Georgia. Never mind.
Smearing a cream cheese on the bagel.
Well, is it on the actual beach though, Stevie? Is it like Clearwater Beach where it's like an island?
it's close enough to the beach. Like
Okay.
the beach is like 2 blocks over.
Okay.
So the thing is, anyone who hasn't been to Florida, if you're on the west side of the state, then you have like the good beaches that are peninsula based, where like both sides of the beach have waterfront.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the east side of the state, they don't have peninsula beaches. It's just like you drive and then there's just beach.
Yeah.
And like
In the Atlantic Ocean.
yeah,
Just battered coastline is what you have.
yeah, it's just a bunch of waves and just meth and needles.
Awesome.
Like, it's-
Yeah, but they have an actual ocean. We just have a gulf.
right, but what I'm saying is ours is nicer because the Gulf, like if you're on the Gulf side, you also have the Gulf, and then there's water on the other side of the peninsula. Like either side, so the beach is just like a strip, and then over there's like blocks and blocks till you get to beach.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate that side, like because
Oh, you don't like that?
no, I much prefer the peninsula where like I have beach on either side of where I am, so that like if one side's too busy, I can just walk to the other beach.
Oh, I got you. Well, on this, you can just go farther down the beach, can't you?
I mean, I guess.
Keep walking.
What's he doing Virginia Beach? Like all the tourists on Virginia Beach are like from like 5th Street all the way up to like 37th Street. But once you
Mhm.
get past that, there's no more like shops. It's all houses. So that's where we always went because there's less tourists because they want to be down by the sun stations and shit.
Right.
Well, I mean, so anyone who hasn't been to Daytona recently or the surrounding areas, like they have very bad drug problems, and like
Really?
it's unbelievable. Like
sad.
that's what Daytona is known for now, is like drugs and like illiteracy.
I remember the
Well,
good
it's
old
not-
days. I remember the good old days when it was just drunk frat boys and whores.
And I don't know, NASCAR,
Yeah.
That too.
but like
Like I said, drunk frat boys and whore.
but NASCAR doesn't even place top 3. People like it's intravenous drugs, illiteracy, sister fucking, and it's just like why is this Daytona now? Like why did it become this?
So everyone from Pasco County moved to Daytona? Is that what's happening?
I guess.
How did Alabama get into Daytona?
But
Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
Sorry.
no worries. I went into the place and I hate when the bouncer has like jokes for you.
No.
the bouncer, I walk in and I was like, hey, I'm here for the show. And he's like staring at me. I'm like, I'm performing on the show. And he's got his arms crossed. He's like, you funny? And I'm like, in theory, like, what are you?
What, the bouncer said that to you?
You're like, look at me, come on.
You got to hit him with the, hey, I don't know. Why don't you watch and find out? And then walk away like, motherfucker.
He was a huge black dude. And by the way, the only black dude there.
Oh.
Mhm.
The only one. Everyone else is like middle-aged, like out of shape plastic white people.
So if you just walked in there, if you just walked in the room, you would automatically assume that he's the bouncer.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was right by the front door.
No,
sitting
but
on
I
a
mean,
stool.
like, let's say if you're just like an outside, if you had a picture
Wait,
of
what do you
everyone
say,
in there,
David?
what I'm saying is you had a picture of everyone in
Plot
there,
twist.
you'd be like, this guy's definitely the bouncer.
He's like, sir, I'm the owner.
Plot twist, he's not the bouncer. He just enjoys standing outside of that comedy club and fucking with people.
Oh, it was no club.
It's a
Let's
bar.
like-
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's
sorry.
like a redneck dive bar, and then that guy's working the door. So yeah.
Yeah. So I walk past him. I finally get in, and there's like the first thing I see, like I see the other comics to my left, and then past them, there's a woman who has like Doc Brown hair, like
Yeah.
Rick Sanchez hair.
Mhm.
Like it's just up, like this old
Was it white?
wrinkled lady. Yes, it was white, but like she had like designs shaved into the fade on the side.
No.
Yeah,
No.
like Kid and Play.
Dude, it reminds me of the woman. Reminds me of the woman from fucking Half Baked when Scarface like quits and he's like,
Mhm.
"Fuck you, fuck
You're
you,
cool."
you're cool," and then she's just like, she just had hair like that, just blown
Yeah.
out and shit.
Yeah, it was blown up, but like it had like lightning bolts cut in the side
Ooh.
for the
Hockey,
edge up.
hockey season just started, baby. She's probably a Lightning fan.
She's on the wrong coast.
Don't
He's
matter.
that committed.
There's no other team over there. They used to have the Florida Panthers, but they're not there no more.
The Daytona Methadones.
Sarasota syringes.
Yeah. So
On our coast.
yeah. Damn it, Maddie. Learn your Florida jog.
Yeah,
muscle.
Miami meth heads.
So the show like gets started, and from the jump, the audience is not stopping talking like at all. Like, and I don't mean like a hush whisper. I mean full volume, and they're all facing each other at their tables.
Were the TVs still on?
Yes.
Wow, that's always the worst.
But what was funny is like half the bar was empty. You had to pay a cover to come in, and like they all like funneled in front of the stage and did not give a fuck what was happening on the stage.
So they were sitting like close to the stage and not paying attention.
Yeah.
That's worse, dude.
Wait, so
If
they're
like
like
in the,
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, I was just saying, like, if they're in the back of the room and not paying attention, okay, I get it. Like, you don't want to be a part of this, but you sit right up front and then just.
Yeah, they filled up the front area, like sitting right in front of the stage.
And they paid to come to this show?
Yeah, it was a $5 cover to come in if you weren't performing.
So they knew what was happening.
Mm-hmm. But like all of them were coming in. They're like, "When's the band start?" Like as they were coming in.
Oh, man.
But
So-
they couldn't check the marquee, the gigantic marquee, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see it from space, but
So the only way I could relate the sound of a crowd like that for you guys and anybody is, you ever play Guitar Hero and you start to do badly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's not
It
that.
sounds like they're starting to clank and whistle at you.
It's the audience. I'm like, I hate this. Because like
Yeah.
I was still doing my material and like pausing, but like there was nothing to pause for because they weren't listening at all.
Yeah, so there's just like a drone of bees like the entire time. It's like just nonsensical. Just
Yeah.
Oh man.
I had a similar experience at Ellis. That was fun.
There were two people in the front row. Like this is probably one of the last things I want to talk about. There was a guy and a woman, and both arms crossed, which is a great look for front row. Thank you so much. I love it.
Were they staring at you?
Yeah, they were staring at me. They were actually listening, But what would happen is
Oh.
I would say the setup, and then the guy would just blow past any potential joke and just be like, "I had a thing like that happen." I'm like, and I felt like going, "I can see why you have 4 kids. Your timing is shit. Like you don't, you
You have
don't
4
understand."
kids?
Yeah, it came up in another guy's set. I'm like, "Yeah, because you don't know when to not do this."
Yeah, you don't know when to pull out and be quiet.
He acted like you guys were having a conversation.
Yeah, like I was talking to just him, and I was like, I'm gonna.
I mean, you kind of were apparently. So that's
not
probably
that
why he's
long.
like, we're the only one paying attention. So, hey, I just wanted to ask you, how do you get started in this thing? Because I got
feel
to
like
tell
I
you,
could-
this one time, the story, blah, 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 and I'm just like,
I feel like I could do what you do.
yeah,
He's
it's
like,
always
listen,
what you want to hear.
I was thinking of starting a podcast. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Now.
No, we did last night. Same thing, Stevie. Like, there's like this giant table right up front, and then like no one was sitting at it. And I'm like, it'd be nice if someone sat there. And Kai had her brother and like her friends come, and they sat there. So like that was cool. They were paying attention. But then like in the back, there's some people up in the balcony paying attention. And then at the bar, occasionally I would get people to turn around during my set and laugh, but then they would just go back to conversating. All the TVs are on playoff football. So I'm like, no one's really. So I was like, I didn't think anyone was listening. So then at one point in my set, I said, round of applause if you can hear me right now. And the whole fucking place clapped. I was like, and then like Matt and Ricky, all the other comics are dying laughing. And I'm just like, all right, you guys can hear me. You're not laughing. Got it. It's like, it fucking hurt. I was like, well, I tried, and then everyone did okay. I got some chuckles here and there and some laughs, but.
No, they can hear you. The problem is there's no way to build energy in there because the space is so weird.
Right.
Well, and the people at the bar are like facing the bar. I'm to their right, or I'm to their not be to their right. But the one part of the bar, like there was a couple sitting there, and like their backs were to me the whole time. And occasionally the woman would look over and laugh, but then they would go back to talking again. And I'm like, well, I don't know.
It's a 2-story room.
Yeah.
Like it's a 2-story room with a giant like. Do they still have like the piece of the truck behind you on the stage? Like
there's something there. I think it was
like there's a
piano
grill of
cover or
a
something.
Truck.
Yeah, that's still there. And there's weird paintings and shit. Like Matt made fun of him, but like Matt had a better set because by that time, more people had left.
Because you warmed them up?
No, I walked them. But like, so when there's less people in there, it's a little bit quieter. There's not as much of that buzzing as Matt called it with the talking. So more people had left, and then they're the ones that were there were paying attention. Plus Matt is he's goddamn professional and knows what he's doing. And I gave him this grandiose intro, which isn't lying. I was like, he opened for Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, and everyone's like, oh. Everyone started like
Doug
perked
Benson.
Up. Yeah, well, I didn't leave that. I left that one out. But
you're like, I should probably start with the Benson, build up.
Yeah. And then I was like 1 hour special on Amazon, so then they were like kind of on board with that. He started by roasting the place, which is always a good thing. I guess people laugh because they can, we're all in the same building, so they can see.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, maybe next time we'll do that. I don't know.
It's always funny when I feel like that's something you can do as a headliner.
Yeah,
like,
I know that's true. I don't want to go up there first.
It's funny though when you do a room and they tell you that they're like, hey, by the way, don't roast the room or the patrons. I'm like, cool. Like I wasn't thinking it, but now I really am. Like,
yeah, now I want to. You planted that seed and it's growing.
Because I'm just like, what has this happened before, and B, am I gonna want to? Like, is that why you're telling me not to?
Yeah, my favorite line. He said something like, he's like Seminole Heights. He's like, this used to be, Seminoles here, and now you're getting served $18 pizza by waitresses that look like Wednesday Addams.
That's funny.
Because it's like some like hipster play. Oh, it's hilarious, dude. There's a painting on the wall. He's like, look at that painting. Who's gonna buy that? That shit's for sale. It looks like a guy trapped in a painting. Because it's like a box with like this weird mechanical face. He's like, no one's gonna buy. What are y'all doing here? It was just so funny. And I guess that rounded him up and got him more on board.
I love Fernandez just roasting shit because he is so good at
Oh,
it.
he roasted the shit out of Ricky. He's like, he's just shoulders and head. There's no neck. And he just starts going in on him. I think he said something like he looks, or no, he said this at Side Splitters once. He said he looks like he's drowning in his own torso.
We got that bodybuilder who came out to the mics and he turned to me and he was like, "It looks like SpongeBob lifted weights," and I was dying.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
This is like fucking Larry the Lobster.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart though.
And I was like, "Are you gonna tell him that?" He's like, "No, I am not."
Definitely not.
He's like, he can't pronounce words. What do you think he's gonna do to you?
If he can't pronounce "stop," he's not gonna be able to hear it.
Yeah, how do you say it in Swedish?
So speaking of foreigners, you guys been watching 90 Day Fiance,
Yeah,
right?
so like,
Oh yeah.
I did not want to watch 90 Day Fiance.
Now you're hooked, aren't you?
Don't lie.
No, I did not. Like, I like vehemently.
Are you the one or nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I offered to watch
That's
that.
got brand loyalty.
I was completely against it, and
Now you're hooked, aren't you, man?
yeah, I'm not hooked on it, but I will watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I heard about that. That's why I don't want to watch. I get scared of that shit because I'm
It's
like, I don't
so
want to get
good.
sucked in.
it was actually it made me want to watch it. Actually, there was this girl from the Dominican Republic that came in. Like, so the guy's already like, he's like 41, has a kid, and
No, he has 5 kids.
oh yeah, it's about like one lives with him.
Is that the one that's kind of like a whore with everyone?
I don't
Like
know.
she's making out with people on the first date and shit?
No.
Well,
All right, never
she
mind.
says-
I might be mixing.
It may have been an old season too.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So there's this Dominican chick, and so for her birthday, she's like, I want to go to a street club. And he was like, what? He was like, well, I was like, I'm 41. I'm done with that shit. I don't want to do it. But sure enough, she was having a strip club. She's having a good time.
Oh, strip club. I was like, I think it said streetcar. I was like, name desire.
Street,
What are we doing?
street club.
Stella.
Yeah.
Can't you hear me, yalla?
I thought she wanted to do like, old school American heritage stuff. Let's go to streetcar named Desire.
Kindness of strangers.
So they go to a
She was
strip club.
watching. She was having a good time. and, like,
Let me
the
be
whole-
clear. Isn't that Gone with the Wind?
What?
Scarlett O'Hara says I rely on the kindness of strangers.
Whatever.
But anyway,
It's still
Movie.
American history. Yeah, that's what I was saying. She just wants to do the classics.
Right. Yeah. And
I just want to stop the angry emails we're going to get on that.
well, yeah. So she got like a lap dance, and the whole time, like guy
Send
was
him.
like staring at her, and he was like, I think my chick's into girls, and so finally he was like, have you ever been with a woman? And she was like, well, I haven't like kissed me, and like, and then it bleeps it out, but she says, but once I leak my pussy. And I was like,
Yeah.
and he was like, she was like, is that okay? And he was like, hell no, that's not okay. And I was like,
What?
yeah. And then
Yeah.
she was
It
like,
got real weird.
yeah. Then
Well,
she was like,
you're saying he has an accent? Like, is he a country guy?
No.
so
he's
the girl
like
is Dominican.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. And the guy.
You were
yeah.
like, hell no, it's not okay. Like, I don't know. I was confused.
That's just not.
He's from Brooklyn?
He's like, hell no, it's not okay. You can't be getting that sliz slime on you.
yeah.
Like,
And she
come get
was
a
like,
slice of this slit slime.
well, then,
I want my girl to have only been full of dicks.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, isn't it? Like, I don't,
Yeah.
that's what I'm confused about.
right. And she was like, I don't know, maybe we could have a threesome for your birthday or something. And he was like,
Only if it's 2 dudes.
yeah. And it was like obviously
Me
like
and Peyton
another-
are going to tag team you on your birthday.
He's like, I don't want none of that gay shit. Just me and another dude railing you out.
Yeah. Let me call up Tyler.
Just
Hold on. And then you said he was
slapping.
41 and he was like, I don't go to
Yeah.
strip clubs anymore.
Yeah, he was like, that
Yeah.
part of my life
He's
is over.
never
And I was
he's
like,
never been to Florida because that's all that's in
He lives in Florida.
Yeah, they lived in Winter Park.
Yeah.
That's all that's at strip clubs.
It was
Actually,
so
41's kind of
confusing.
young for a strip club, I think, in Florida.
Yeah.
It was weird. I
Right,
feel like
Winter
it
Park.
was. I feel like it was written in. I don't feel like that was his real
Probably
reaction.
scripted, yeah.
He has 5 kids by 4 different women and only sees one of them. So
Oh, this guy's already a
Right.
piece of shit. How was he on TV?
Oh, and then well, see, that was
Well,
the
here's
I
the
was
thing, Davey. They let pieces of shit be on TV.
Like,
Why are they giving
there's
these
no.
people
I was like, there's no
platform?
way they're not breaking up. was like, there's no way that they're breaking up, because I was like, any guy that gets offered that from whatever, like I expected the opposite reaction. I thought he was gonna be like, do that, like,
Yeah.
I guess, like.
But
For my birthday.
is she only into girls though? That's the problem here.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
that
what
would
he's
be the
worried
problem.
about.
Yeah, and he was like, well, I don't want that in my house, and I was like, what does that mean?
He was like, I don't want someone who can actually give my girl an orgasm that she has for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I like my women to fake it.
Just like the Bible told him to.
That's
Yeah.
right.
visibly hating it every
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
She's
not
gonna
allowed
make
to
me
get
lose my
enjoyment.
AA chip.
You're not allowed to have enjoyment in this house. I'm the only one. I'm making him Southern because it just sounds like a douchebag.
Yeah,
I mean, you could be a douchebag from Brooklyn for sure.
I
don't
know,
know,
but in
I
my
was-
head, a douchebag from Brooklyn sounds Southern. I don't
What
know
if he
why.
was like a hipster from Brooklyn? He's just got like his like mustache and his unicycle.
But he's against like lesbian and bi? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not possible.
That would be hilarious, though.
Yeah, it would be. Maybe that's why they banished him to Florida. They're like, you have to leave Williamsburg.
He
Chet.
was like these macho alpha guys want to have threesomes with 2 women. And I'm like, that's gross. That's the patriarchy. Why should 2 women have to work that hard?
Oh.
Oh, that's funny. I did
like-
that.
So what
I
happened,
asked,
Matt? Sorry. What'd you say, Amanda?
I asked Scott about it. I was like, "Oh, is it something that you would want for your birthday?" And his reaction was, Matthew was like, "Hmm?" And I was like, and then he pretended like he wasn't going to be into it. And then I was like, "Oh, I never said that it was going to be 2 girls." And he was like, "Oh."
You can just freeze it and see the moment his heart ripped in half.
It's his birthday. It's got to be the good kind. It's not your
My
birthday.
is 7 days before. So now I'm just working on this plan to just fuck with him.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
It could just be the whole week. You guys just have threesomes with 2 dudes.
Yeah.
You're like, surprise.
Capital A.
It's cock Hanukkah. It's Hanu-Cuck.
He was Jewish, so it works perfect.
Yeah, right, Scott. This is Devin and Craig.
She's like, wait a minute. Yeah, she's like, I didn't say you were even going to be a part of that. I just said that I was going to do one with 2 guys.
Hanu-Cuck.
Yeah, Hanu-Cuck. Can you imagine? Oh my God, just crying in the corner. I'd be
Those
so
dicks
sad.
lasted 8 days and nights.
I couldn't do it. I don't get the joy of that. I don't get it. I mean, I do for the woman, not for the guy. The guy's
Of
just like,
Hanu-Cuck?
yeah. He's just like filming, like, yeah, get in there. And I'm like, would you always want to be fucking Burt Reynolds and Boogie Nights and just produce a porn? Like, I'm
Funny as
confused.
shit. Holy shit.
I thought
Hanukkah.
they only had enough cum for 1 orgasm.
By the way, Amanda, don't let me forget, that's the name of the episode for sure.
Oh my god. Shit.
The art writes itself.
Yeah.
Just censored dicks on a menorah.
Different shapes because we're going to be inclusive, different sizes and colors.
Just a big old black one in the middle.
Yeah,
Of course.
So funny. Holy
It's the
shit.
one you light the other candles with.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because it burns the longest, you know.
Well, probably because it has syphilis.
Big black candle.
BBC, yeah.
That's BBC. That's a real BBC.
Big black Yankee candle, Stevie. The
All right, so back to the
so the
DR
98,
lady.
yeah. So of course they're showing the finale where they're gonna get through it or not, and they keep showing the guy over and over going, "Hold on, I can't do this," and then pausing, and I was like, "There's no."
Oh, at the wedding?
Yeah, and they just
Yeah.
keep doing that over and over and over again. I was like, it's gonna be a pause to something else. And then sure enough, he does the hold up, I can't do this without doing this first, and he gets down on one knee and like gives her the
Yeah.
or whatever. And I was like,
So
yeah.
is every episode a different couple?
Or
Or is like every
4
season there's multiple couples, probably, right?
Yeah, there's multiple couples, and they're like the
We
story.
cover a little bit of each of them in each episode.
Gotcha. Okay.
It would have been great if,
Follow
like,
along.
when he was, like, chewing her out over the lesbian shit, if the cameraman was, like, the guy on The Office and just, like, pulled her aside Be like, I think you're great. I would fuck you. The cameraman for 90 Day Fiance.
So
Yeah.
Matt's painting her in a good light because she's into that. But the rest of the episode, she was a
she was a
complete bitch.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
a
So
she's
we
being
were-
a bitch to him.
Oh,
She
we
was
were
just like,
fully
this is your house.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And we were fully on board with him, and then that came out, and I was like, no. I can't support you anymore, dude. This is, oh man. And then his mother-in-law is a porn star.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how are you not into this if your mother-in-law is a porn star?
Wait, his mother-in-law, so her
Well,
mom?
no. So
Okay.
one of the baby mamas, her mom.
Because I was gonna say, how do you expect a daughter of a porn star to not be into girl on girl?
Also, yeah.
Yeah, who do you think the towel girl was from those scenes?
Like, how do you think I put food on this table? We're able to eat because I got 8.
Yeah. They keep
They're
sliding
like,
out.
cut Maria. She comes running in.
Yeah. So
Obviously, they're covered. Okay, they're not gonna be naked in front of a child. That's weird.
God, I hope not. Yeah, so I was like, all right, I can see the appeal of this. This is actually not bad.
I hate that I
Yeah,
love
but
it.
I feel like I would watch it and just be screaming at one of the people.
that you would.
Yeah.
In every
You absolutely
relationship.
would.
That's the whole point, is that they get you fired up. Like, I can't believe he's taking advantage of, Dan like this. He's such a sweet guy. And then the other time is like, oh, I can't believe that this guy's not appreciative of this beautiful woman coming from a fucking horrible country. He treats her like shit. Yeah.
You know what was fun is we would watch shows like that, my ex and I, and then we would fight over the fights on the show.
Exactly. Because Steven's like, well, if you
That's
look at it
healthy.
from his standpoint, I mean, technically, he pays for everything, brought her into his world. Kind of, does that remind you of anyone, Rebecca? And then you're just like,
Yeah, pays rent.
yeah, pays everything. Thank you. You were living in a you were living in a studio apartment before this, so you're welcome.
Oh boy.
So here's some
From
news.
poor foreigners.
Dude, did you see here? Speaking of that, real quick before we get into that, did you see that there was a gorilla at the zoo that got it?
Coronavirus?
I think at Tampa Zoo. Or
Hey, you got
Lowry.
coronavirus?
No, I'm a bear.
I said Matt,
Oh,
because he's a gorilla. He's
yeah.
Jim Ape.
Grape ape. Grape ape.
Great paper.
All right. Feline unwell. Cat birthday party sparked coronavirus cluster in Chile.
I love this so much already.
Cat pictures strolling in Chile. They
He's
see me
chilling.
strolling. Right?
He's chilling in Chile.
Oh, there it is.
A party thrown in Chile to celebrate a cat's birthday. By the way, I just want to mention this real quick. I don't want to hear a peep about like American privilege or shit like that when this is going on in Chile.
Yeah, they weren't even at work when they got this.
They were at home and they're like, let's have a birthday party for the cat.
Yeah. Socks, get in here.
15 people contracted it. How many people were at this party?
How does someone with a cat fetish have that many friends?
Also,
Wait, he's got 9 lives, Steve. He's met a lot of people over the course of those.
Yeah, the cat does. The guy who owns it has no lives.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I get it.
The bizarre incident was confirmed by Francisco Alvarez, an official with the Ministry of Health for Chile's Valparaiso region. Speaking of Radio Bio Bio.
Bio.
Bio
It's
Bio.
the number 2 scientific
Bio
show
Bio.
in Chile. All right, you put respect on Radio Bio Bio.
It's a Debbie Deb. It's pew pew.
Look out, weekend. Sorry.
Alvarez said that a coronavirus outbreak in the small seaside town of Santo Domingo, reported by local media a while ago, was indeed sparked by a birthday party thrown for a cat.
Oh, is this like contact tracing or whatever it's called?
The contact traces it back to the cat party.
Yeah.
Cat party. You'll get coronavirus.
Like,
and die.
it was a
Cat
cold night
party.
It was a cold night in Santo Domingo.
Even though
Mitten's birthday party. He was turning 3.
even though it sounds unbelievable and almost fiction, these things happen in our country.
Santo Domingo is pretty
Precedent.
big. That's a big city, though, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why they had such a well-attended cat party. It was the fucking event of the season.
I can imagine them talking to you. Says, when we found out about this, I said, it's a joke. And I was like, just imagine them sitting there like, it's a joke.
Joke.
Health officials have doubted the cat's birthday was a true motive behind the gathering, suspecting there was something more to it. But the revelers have insisted that was the genuine reason for the get-together. They're like, we're giving you an out. You don't have to.
Like, imagine trying to explain to the government that, like, no, we're not meeting we want to celebrate our cat's birthday.
Yeah, so we have this going on in America, and they're having protests on if a cat party spread coronavirus.
It's like, hey, you've been found guilty of murder. You'll be sentenced to a cat party.
Dude, don't tell me they put the cat down like it was his fault.
They better not have.
Strapped to a little mini electric chair.
Meow.
Oh,
I know, sorry.
They put the little cap on him.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like a little hat with the ear slots for it, so it can.
They forgot to put the sponge on, like in Green Mile.
the sponge is like a little mouse.
Yeah. Cat's just like, meow, boss. Sorry.
I love the end sentence there.
Any last requests? Oh, we could get him his fancy feast for his last meal. So, hang on. I want to address, Davey, you asked if it's a big city. A coronavirus cluster of 15, which is quite sizable for a city of fewer than 10,000 people.
Oh, I thought it was a big city.
The feline was apparently the only being not to get sick in the aftermath of the party.
Makes sense. Fucking cats are evil.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Amanda, you want to read it or you want me to? The last line.
The cat never had the virus, but the owner did. How? Like, oh,
Sent the invites.
I can't. Hi, look at this cat. She has coronavirus.
Is that the
Is that Kylie?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Why she's so dumb?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, cat. Of course, the cat didn't have it. It's probably the cat probably organized the party somehow.
Yeah,
Leaving, like,
the
little
cat wanted the
hints.
apartment to herself.
Yeah, started leaving little hints and stuff.
Like with its paws.
It's like if 15 people die from coronavirus, I have meals for the rest of my life essentially.
Start with the eyeballs. Start
I
with the
will-
eyeballs.
Yeah, I'll keep my owner around just to lay on first.
Cat just eating the sheet cake
And
over
to make
weeks.
biscuits, just making biscuits on his dead body. I swear that I'm confirmed if I die in my sleep, Black Kitty's just gonna lay on me the whole time.
Mhm. Until she eats your eyes, yeah.
Dude, she definitely would eat my eyes. That bitch eats she'll eat pork chops. She eats all kinds of food. Broccoli. She's a little fatty. I love her.
Cat's at the keyboard like.
Yeah.
You are cordially invited.
But but the cat, that's how cats are though. Cats don't. Yeah, making a Facebook event. Cats don't like they what? Don't they think that they own you or something? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
belong to them. Yeah.
You're that cat's bitch.
You're like, that's right. Change my shit. Feed me.
So women used popular dating app Bumble to capture evidence of Capitol rioters, then sent it to the FBI.
I love this.
I was wondering if that was actually
that true?
Because it's kind of like the guy that tasered himself to death and the balls got debunked. So I was wondering if that's like a Hard Times article or something. But
I would do it 100%.
Yeah.
The thing that catches me up is that the guys, like these supposed alpha male dudes, would want to be on Bumble and have to wait for the women to message them to be harassed.
Yeah, Bumble.
I guess they figured if she's willing to message me, she's willing to receive a dick pic as my first response.
She's
That's
down
pretty
for the
much how
cause,
Bumble
Trump
works.
2020.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Obviously you saw the goods. Now I'm going to show you the goods.
You saw the fish I was holding. You know what's up.
Yeah. You see the size of the mouth on that? You see the size on that bucket mouth bass right there, boy? I tell you what.
well, because I could see that too. It's just like putting yourself in not only into the profile, but like on Tinder, you can't send a photo to people, but you can on Bumble. So that makes.
Oh, you can't? No, I was just guessing. I have no idea.
Yeah, I've been in a happy relationship for 4 years, Matt. So what's it like on the outside?
I've never even had Tinder or Bumble or any of this.
It's amazing.
Don't lie to these people.
I was in a relationship before
It's
Grindr.
fucking awful.
Single life is the best life you'll ever have.
No.
You can meet so many people, so many women who are like, Tyler is my world, Jesus #1.
Oh, buy me tacos and rub my butt. Oh,
Go
yeah.
walk up to that picture.
I'm so random.
Did I see a Korean flag in the background?
What picture here?
Yeah. Yeah. What is
They're
that
just really
doing?
into Taekwondo.
Yeah. Best of the Best is our favorite movie with Eric Stoltz.
So weird.
And
They chose that
have you
picture.
ever seen that movie, Best of the Best? That's a deep fucking cut, dude.
Like, how much confidence do you think a man has to have right here to have like a 3-inch chunk heel?
Listen,
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're storming,
Sorry.
you want to be able to see above the crowd.
Correction, it was Eric Roberts in Best of the Best with James Earl Jones, not Eric Stoltz. Sorry, I just had to correct myself. But they do Taekwondo and they go to a big tournament and they fight the Korean team, and the one guy has to fight the guy from Korea that killed his brother like
Of course.
years before. Yeah, it's a horrible fucking movie, but it's great because it's horrible. All right,
You
That
killed
is
my
weird,
brother,
though.
prepare to die.
yeah. Did they wait?
Hang on.
Do they have the guy that was selling shit there? There's a guy that set up like a concession stand in the middle of it.
I mean, I'm sure that's a different story, Davey.
Oh yeah. Well, I meant in that photo, I thought I saw like the tent that he popped up that had like barbecue chicken and all this shit or whatever on it.
Get your Molotovs here.
Yeah. They did find a guy that had like 11 Molotov cocktails in his car.
Yeah.
Like
He
assault
left his
rifles?
car and then he went back the next day, and that's how they caught him.
Yeah.
He went
I guess
back to his
He got
own
swept
truck.
up in all the patriotism. He forgot about the Molotov cocktails he had in his car.
Classic self-owned honeypot.
Mhm.
So, never underestimate the evidentiary potential of those. God, they're so pretentious. Evidentiary potential of those looking to get a little loving while they're mounting an insurrection. Multiple women used the dating app Bumble following the attack on the U.S. Capitol last week to lure unsuspecting rioters and then turn them over to the FBI. Bumble's
So
tagline-
would women just like say that they were like into it and they're like, you know, if I'm that turned me on kind of thing, I guess maybe.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, there was probably like, MAGA dudes that were just like swiping
They
left
prob-
on.
Well, they probably have selfies of themselves. Like that would probably be the first one
Yeah.
because they're that stupid.
Oh yeah, they would put
Not
it
even
on
wait
there
for, like,
showing
the
that they were
fifth-
there.
Yeah, not even wait for the bottom profile one. Just
I did
like,
see some woman that was there was begging for a pardon because she thinks that she was just following orders. I was like,
What?
you're not what? You're not a fucking soldier. I'm so confused. Well, Trump told us to go there, and I was just following him, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, just charge them all with state crimes over federal, so you can't pardon them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Maddie's
Legal, Maddie.
Tighten up that tie, bro.
Yeah, you trying to be a doctor lawyer now, bro?
That goddamn doctor lawyer.
Dr. Lawyer would be a great sitcom.
Fancy pants over here. Wearing a lab coat with a briefcase.
Yeah, put a stethoscope on a Bible.
Yeah.
He studied the body of evidence.
Dun, dun, doctor lawyer. I have to have the hot receptionist. I can be the fat dumb friend that you keep around for some reason because I make you laugh. You need one of those.
Well,
Why did you become a doctor lawyer? I just wanted a mountain of student debt. I will never have good credit.
yeah.
So there are a dozen of men on DC dating apps right now who were clearly here for the insurrection attempt yesterday. Some say it directly, others are obvious from MAGA clothing location. Is that all useful for law enforcement? I just want to say, like, of course, this chick was one, like, involved in it. Like,
Allison.
Freedom.
Allison, free them all, Norris.
No, she said a friend of hers did it.
Friend of a friend.
Oh wow. Damn bitch.
So,
get your
well, that
own.
just makes me wonder if it's actually fake.
No, this
That's
is.
like super. Oh,
I was gonna say this is the face of someone who cares way too much about politics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%, dude. Is that Sarah
Like-
Huckabee?
I'm not even saying liberal or conservative. I'm saying this is a person who's just like, I love politics. I like alienating everyone I know.
She's an attorney, Matt. She could be your doctor, lawyer, partner in crime.
Ooh, there you go.
Abolitionist immigration attorney.
Listen, I'm
Oh,
already
she
a
wants,
doctor.
dude. She wants to get railed out by a Pedro so bad.
Oh my God. She's
She
been on
represents
since,
them pro bono. It's like, I'll represent you, honey. Don't worry.
I don't feel so bad. She's been on here since 2008 and has 837 followers. Like, how is that
And
possible?
those are probably all new.
Gross.
Jeez. Listen, I'm already a doctor, lawyer. I can't be doctor, lawyer, girlfriend.
Dr. Lawyer, girlfriend, social media influencer.
Yeah.
I would have.
Well played. That's all he says. Well, thank Christ you guys included that in the
Who the fuck's
article.
John Cipher? Why is he verified?
Matt Williams said, nice.
Noise.
Cyber sleuthing.
Yeah, why have the FBI when you can just trick horny dudes into confessing federal crimes?
FBI was like, we've been doing all wrong. We should have been hiring women more.
It's thirst entrapment.
John Cipher John Cipher had a career in the CIA.
John Cipher sounds.
Cipher Sound.
Oh, who that guy was? Okay, he was
Yeah.
CIA. All right,
Yeah,
take that
he-
back, dude. Hey, good job. Don't fucking download my
Instead of
My
double
browser
jeopardy,
history or
double
something.
penetration.
He looks mean AF.
Yeah.
So Bumble prohibits content that encourages any illegal activity. We have taken action on accounts that have violated this policy, and we are monitoring activity and remove any users that have been confirmed as participants in the attack of the U.S. Capitol.
You don't deserve to get your dick
And then this lady says, it definitely tells me Bumble is protecting insurrectionists, which is a gross look. It's like, what?
What's that
They're
insurrection?
banning them from the site, and she's like, this is protecting them, and that's highly problematic.
Wait, is she talking about the people that like raided in D.C. or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Your Honor, this is in fact set by the President of United States.
Scroll back up, though, Steve.
Quote,
What a
gross.
bizarre perversion of like the free speech whining argument. To be like, look, they're stopping us from being able to report these fucking people to the authorities.
Scroll back up real quick, Stevie.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm
This
tired of
tweet.
seeing American flags. Give me my dicks back.
It says Bumble prohibits content that encourages any illegal activity. I guarantee you there's photos of people smoking weed on there.
Well, they probably have to go by state law then. With weed.
Oh, I guess that's true. I forget, dude. I'm so used. I was a kid, the DARE program got me. Like,
Yeah. Oh man.
You haven't been offered drugs on the street randomly,
yeah, numerous times,
like your whole life,
pretty much.
and
It-
you've always said no. You kept
Oh.
that pact.
Oh, this is probably what she's upset about. Bumble issued a statement saying it had temporarily removed its politic filter to prevent misuse of people pretending to be conservatives to honeypot people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
They have a
Yeah,
politics filter?
my search
Yeah,
blew
they've
up
been
once I put the conservative.
What's a
Yeah.
politics filter? Does that mean like,
So that you'll only be fed the people who agree with you.
oh, so it's like an echo chamber.
But yeah, that's what you want in
But
this world.
you have to pay to use those filters, don't you?
No.
Oh, you're allowed to have so many, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As far as I know. I mean, I don't pay for them. Kidding me?
Women protecting our democracy. Then you protected the insurrectionists.
And working to find and report these guys. You know what's funny?
Sorry, those dudes are the ones that would have premium. So then maybe that's why they kind of are protecting. We're like, dude, like 80% of our people that buy this are fucking MAGA idiots because they know the woman has to message them first. So, hey, I ain't in the wrong. She messaged me, officer. So that's why they all want to be on Bumble.
Deniability.
Proud independent business owners who have landscaping and pool cleaning businesses.
Yeah.
Just on Bumble looking for some good feet pics.
You know where I can get some community service hours taken care of?
They're just messaging girls on Bumble, and they're like, "By the way, what size are your feet? Because I got some AOC shoes I'm looking to offload."
Who was that? Wasn't that
John Cipher.
John Cipher
No,
had
it wasn't
AOC
John.
shoes.
No, it wasn't him, dude. He's CIA. Matt, settle down. He's gonna be onto us.
Oh my god.
He's gonna decipher it.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, it was Ben Shapiro. That's right. He was like obsessed with her shoes or something.
What? Ew.
Ben
Of course he
Shapiro.
would be.
Yeah.
He would be, yeah.
Queer harpy.
What?
What are you talking about, Matt? All I do is break down stats and statistics and analyze everything. All right.
Oh
I'm
Jesus.
Ben Shapiro.
Oh,
Oh
this
my,
is-
that's a doll. Stop it.
So I
I can't look
can't
at this.
stop. I keep looking at
To
free
me, it was
stuff.
probably a real eyeballs and real human teeth, isn't it?
Yeah, I put that.
I can't look, dude.
I want to read the caption.
Jesus, Stephen.
This has been in my phone for a week.
I'm gonna have
They're like-
nightmares.
Yeah, like, this is my baby. He is my world.
Tyler, number one in my life.
Yeah, they're gonna put like King or whatever. This is my King on her Bumble fucking
Oh my god.
profile.
He's like, whenever I cleared out Tyler's shed, he smiled so wide.
Got this doll as a gift. Truly think it's possessed. Have found it in different locations in house. Doing odd things. Been having nightmares. Free to whomever is not scared.
Wait, that's in Longwood? Like that shit's around us?
Yeah, I find these things when I'm online.
So
I
first of
can't-
all,
Why does it look wet?
I love that
Skin, waxy skin.
I love that they don't understand how to use ellipsis, but do understand how to use whomever. Like, how are they grammatically correct and
Yeah.
fucking stupid at the same time?
That was probably autocorrect.
No, I don't think.
I want to
autocorrect
know what the
knows.
rest of the doll looks like, so I'm tempted
Well,
to
like
message them. No, like, what does the rest of her look like?
I think I've seen this guy at some mics.
Oh yeah, I think they call like no filter Dave.
Oh my gosh.
So it's long. Okay, so it's that. Oh my god.
Well, what does it mean by doing odd things? Like, is it kind of like Elf on a Shelf, but it's like
I don't know. If enough listeners like write in, I will message this person and find out more
yeah,
information.
do you still
Man,
have
That is an incentive.
Why
Yeah.
would you do such a thing?
Because I honestly want to know. This is so- Scott sent it to me like a month ago, and I was like, I can't even.
Is that a corgi and a fleshlight?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's a fleshlight dog. It's got a steel frame, so it can really just take it, you know?
It's a real dog.
Dog just can't melt steel beams.
Yeah. Instead of a real doll, it's a real dog.
Oh God.
What do they have for the female dogs?
Yeah, talk about a bark.
What,
Talk about a bark box.
what do we got for the bitches, for the female dogs?
You get your shade of lipstick you want, and then
Oh, gross.
it's for the female dogs.
Mhm.
So
Powerful suction cups on the feet so it doesn't move. This
you don't
can't
want
be
the
a real
bitch to run
product.
away.
This can't be real. Although it does look pretty real in that second picture up top there.
Oh, yeah, that dog is getting it.
That looks pretty real.
I could see it.
The corgi one's obviously photoshopped, but
You think so?
here's the thing: how many people are gonna buy this, like guys, for themselves and not their dog?
You don't think the dog has that ripple back going on? That brush tool ripple
Oh.
back?
Always wanted to fuck, my dog.
What?
Mm.
No, I'm saying like that. A guy's gonna buy
That's-
this
yeah.
and say that. Like I guarantee you, or a
You
kid.
got a
or something.
plush dog to fuck.
My thing is, I just imagine like the dog and the owner fighting over it. The owner goes to grab, dog's like, "Arr, arr."
You
Get
didn't
off
even
my-
clean it last time.
That's my bitch. Now give me some kibble.
It's like sticking my dick in Rice Krispies. Why is it like this?
What?
Snap, crackle, pop.
Oh
Just like
God.
pop, 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 pop. God damn it, Roger. He's like barking at his owner.
He puts the dog outside. The dog's just like trying to get into it.
The dog's just beating his head against the doggy door trying to get back in.
Oh, where do you guys find these things?
Just a Pomeranian just smashing his head against the door. I'm
I'm gonna fuck your ankles up. You better not let me in that house.
Did it look like I was done? Give him a little puppy cigarettes.
Yeah, you'll know when I'm finished. I'll light up a Pall Mall
Put some Gatorade in my bowl. I'm going for round 2.
instead of
Say Paw Mall.
a Pall Mall instead of a Pall.
He's got like 2 paws. He's like,
Yeah.
We have the most highbrow podcast on the internet. I will say that.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
This
man.
is basically fresh air with Terry Gross.
Hey, we covered the DC riots. We had some serious stuff in there. And now we're talking about a sex doll for dogs. Like, I mean, it's very wide array of topics. We
Yeah.
talked about comedy up front.
So y'all got anything to plug? You got to go, Amanda?
I must go. This little demon over here has just tried to knock over every single item on this desk, and then
Oh, this is
bit
a cat.
me. Yeah, and then bit me.
What you got to plug, Davis?
Tonight, Wednesday, the night this comes out, Side Splitters with Rosebud Baker, and Thursday with Rosebud Baker. Saturday, me and Stevie are going to Howpatter Brewing in Lake City, Florida. So come on out, you yokels.
We got
Come
your
yell at
clavius
us.
closing.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, bring your sister, cousin, wife, and then Sunday the 24th is the Wheel of Torture show where I'm going to be probably flogged with my shirt off. You don't want to miss that one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take my shirt off a lot, but when I do, you don't want to miss it because
When you do, look out.
Shirt
it's a
off?
sight. You remember that possessed doll we just showed you? My birthmark's way worse than that.
And it moves and does
Yeah.
odd things.
It does. It's odd shaped. It has like a mole on it. It's the first gray hair I ever got. It's weird.
It
All right.
dances to Baby Elephant Walk. So,
Baby elephant walk.
ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh,
We call it Dancing Homer.
oh, that's not, I got it. Simpsons got it.
Well, I mean, it's a song besides that. But,
Oh, okay.
so I will be doing the shows that Davey mentioned. So you already know about that. Hellpetter Brewing, the 23rd of January, and the Wheel of Torture on the 24th of January. That's now at 7 p.m. Buy your tickets now. It helps a lot when you buy your tickets early. Thank you. Also, the 29th and 30th of January, I'll be at Snappers hosting for Ron Feingold. That's all I got. What you got, Maddie?
Like, share, subscribe to us. Send us any comments. Send us any topics or thoughts.
And if you want to send us free shit, we'll take free shit.
That keyport thing is apparently a real hit. So
Did
apparently,
you
Every-
get a follow-up email saying that some of them are defective? I mean, is yours okay?
I mean, there's something wrong with it, but I think it's user error.
Okay.
Mm.
So
I
I'll
mean,
let
you
know.
are, a woman, so that
you
makes.
I
could
know.
put in your house.
Okay. Okay.
All right, bye, everybody.
Comedy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down there. Also hit that notification bell so you can get updated when we put out new content every week. Every Tuesday, Topical Depression. Every Wednesday, the podcast comes out. Audio is available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, Spotify. Or you can watch another one of these videos. Maybe this one here. Thank you for watching.